Oh, let's hope everybody is doing well, man. Let's hope everybody is doing well. Just set the camera properly. Yo, Chelsea, man. Chelsea versus Wolves. Let's hope this game is entertaining, man. Zard, have hopes, guys. Zard is in the official Premier League Hall of Fame, man. Hall of Fame Hazard. Let's even hear what Have Hope had to say because the guy obviously went crazy, bro. His boy Hazard is in the Hall of Fame. Obviously, Have Hope is gonna go crazy with that. Let's hear what the man is just saying, bro. Like, let's just react to what he has to say because that's his boy Hazard, man.
What I want to know is why wasn't he the first name inducted into the Hall of Fame? But what we're not going to, you see, I have had to not accept, but I've had to listen to incredible abuse that have
Incredible
come from the Hall
abuse.
of Fame. I've had to listen to extreme slander and abuse about Hazard's weight, about his Real Madrid tenure. But what we're not going to do is to deny this man's greatness. And what we're not going to do.
Nah, Hazard has done his thing, man. Hazard has done his thing. Hall of Fame. The man is popping. Obviously, HH, bro. Have Hope is gonna be smiling with that, bro. Have Hope is gonna be going crazy with that. His boy Hazard has made it into the Hall of Fame.
League. So shout to these guys again. Long overdue. Eden Hazard is inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame, one of the most entertaining talents we have witnessed. Um, you see, Hazard is a Premier League legend, whether you like it or not. He simply.
Look, Hazard has done his thing, man. Hazard has done his thing. Just wanted to play a bit of what Have Hope had to say. Hazard, bro, he's genuinely done his thing, man. For him to be like Hall of Fame, you gotta give him that credit. You gotta genuinely just give him that credit, whether you're a rival fan or not. Like Hazard, we saw him, especially that 2018 season when Chelsea were just doing their thing, bro. After that 2018 season, he just turned into just an a, an animal, bro, an animal. So Hazard, we all know that the guy he's always been talented. He's always been like a game changer. And with Hazard, the guy is he's out of this world, bro. I can't even hate. I can't even say this or that. Hazard is out of this world. So Have Hope is gonna, bro. He's rightfully gonna celebrate his boy getting into the Hall of Fame because I don't think, let's just say there's a conversation of Hazard versus Salah, bro, but I don't think that's a conversation, bro, because Hazard in his prime dribbling is better than Salah. Of course, Salah will get more goals, more assists, but let's just be real, bro. Hazard in his prime, for me, he was better than Hazard. He was better than Salah. Like obviously, Salah. If you want a guy for like a Premier League season, right? A Premier League season, his goals, his assists, they'll help you. But if you want a guy just for a final, like one final game, Hazard is your guy, bro. Hazard is your guy. So congratulations to Hazard, man. Hall of Fame, things like that. It's different, bro. You gotta give the man his credit. And yay, this game, let's hope it's just entertaining, bro. Wolves, they haven't been too good, but hey, Chelsea have a strong enough team to genuinely get this over the line. I just hope we're entertained, bro, because we watch these games for entertainment, for some type of like style, bro. Like we just want this game to live up to expectations. I think it has a lot of potential, no doubt about it. Wolves versus Chelsea, it has some massive, massive potential. Let me just put the Chelsea starting lineup on the screen as well, bro. These with Chelsea, You never know, bro. These guys can lose today. I'm not even gonna lie. That's Chelsea for you, bro. That is Chelsea for you. These guys can lose today, and then I'll just be smiling, bro, because Man United were already out. So ish, we gotta watch other team cook. We gotta watch other teams cook, man. Man United were already out of this conversation, out of this situation. Ah, let's just see, bro. Let's just see. And with the Ruben Amram situation is, let's see how consistent he's gonna be after this, right? 3 wins in a back, 3 wins on a bounce. The next game is winnable as well, so I think that's gonna be 4 wins in a bounce for Ruben Amram. So he should be able to go on a really good run. I think even Tottenham, we can win that game. So it looks like it's gonna be five, bro. I expect it to be like 5 games winning run. So it's been an insane month for Manchester United. But this is the Chelsea lineup, bro. This is the Chelsea lineup. Apparently, Garnacho didn't even travel with the team. Wow, they did the boy dirty. Garnacho didn't even travel. He's not even on the bench. So, yeah, Garnacho not even on the bench. Maybe they're saving him for the next game. If it is what it is, but we know how egotistical Garnacho is, bro. He wants to genuinely play a game like this. He wants to genuinely be part of this game. But yeah, Lavia, good enough. Santos, he's shown some quality. We know Estevao can turn up, but bro, I won't be shocked if there's an upset today. I genuinely won't be shocked if there's an upset because what I've seen with like Chelsea is like when Caicedo isn't playing because we already know with Caicedo they rely on 2 players, Caicedo and Cole Palmer, bro. We even saw a lot of their games without Caicedo and Cole Palmer. That connection has really helped them. And with Enzo Maresca, I don't think he's like a world class manager that can genuinely take Chelsea to like winning trophies. Obviously, he can get top four, things like that. But if Chelsea genuinely want to win like a trophy, major trophy challenge for the league, they need to fire Enzo Maresca. That's just my view, bro. Like with Enzo Maresca, he's just like a steady manager. He can get you top four, but he's not gonna be challenging for the league, bro, or the Champions League. He can win like the small cups, right? Fair play, the man won the FIFA Club World Cup, right? But I know some people are saying, "Ah, if Maresca is backed, the man has spent so much money, right?" I'm not even gonna lie. How much money has Enzo Maresca spent? So I don't think it's a situation of like money or anything like that. I just think sometimes he just experiments too much, bro, because there are some games where Reece James is not playing Reece James or he's playing Reece James in the wrong position. So with Enzo Maresca, he experiments too much. But yeah, let's just hope for a good game today, man. Santos really liking the young player. I think he has talent, though, no doubt about it. Santos, Estevao. I watch Estevao a lot when he plays for Brazil, even when he's playing for Chelsea, bro. So he's a really effective player, right? Would I say he's on like Neymar level? Because a lot of people are putting him on, oh, Estevao is the next Neymar, this and that. I think that's a bit too much, right? Estevao, he's effective. He's effective. He'll get you goals. He'll get you some assists. But to say he's like Neymar, it's a bit of a stretch, man. The guy, he is good. He is good. He's a good player. But when people compare him to Neymar, it's a bit of a stretch, man. It's a bit of a stretch. Estevao does his thing, though. Estevao does his thing, though. Let's just hope for an upset today, man, because if we can get a Wolves win, I'll be happy with that situation, bro. I won't even lie. A Wolves win. Looks like PSG are doing their thing as well, man. PSG currently playing. They're doing their thing, though. They are doing their thing because what, 9 shots in total for PSG, Paris Saint Germain. But they'll get the goal eventually. It's 1-1, but bro, we know PSG. Even if this it's the 70th minute, they'll get that goal, man. They'll get that goal. But hey, Let's just hope for some entertainment today, bro. Some entertainment, something unbelievable. But even with have hope, he over exaggerated the Hazard situation because I know Hazard, bro. Hazard is he's fantastic though. He's insane. But Zard. His boy Zard.
The greatest sadness was Chelsea didn't get the best of Hazard for multiple seasons. Bro, guys, bro, this is the channel, bro. I've been doing, I've had this channel 20, since 2010. And people who've been on my channel long enough will remember that, yeah, I said Alexis Sanchez was better than Hazard. So he was. Because there was a time when Alexis Sanchez was, from that summer of 2018, that 18-19 season, we saw a very different player.
Look, with Sanchez, it's like in his peak for Arsenal, bro, he was delivering for them. I think that Alexis Sanchez, that's why Man United actually bought him in his peak for Arsenal. That's bro, that Alexis Sanchez was he was dangerous, bro. He was dangerous. I think that season before Man United actually signed him, I think it's fair to say he was better than Hazard. Alexis Sanchez that season was a bit better than Hazard that season, bro. I'm like, I give it to have hope. Have
19
hope.
version of Zard was at Chelsea for multiple seasons, guys. I promise you. I promise you. What's that damn jersey, guys? I promise you. If we had Zard for multiple seasons, guys, I promise you, what we're doing a three-peat. We're doing a four-peat. And guys, we're doing that treble. It's
Nah, I think he's delusional there, bro. To say, hey, if we had Prime Hazard for longer, Chelsea do a, a treble or 4P, things like that. I think that's a stretch. But Hazard is, bro, Hazard, we know how talented the guy is, man. We know how talented the guy is. Hazard has been a game changer. Hazard has been in, bro, he deserves to be in like Hall of Fame. Obviously, I agree with like have hope. I think the next guy to be in that Premier League Hall of Fame, it either has to be like David Silva or somebody like Yaya Toure because I think let's just see the list. This is like the list for Hall of Famers. We already know that Gary Neville he was inducted recently. So fair play to Gary Neville. Eden Hazard inducted as well. I would like to see somebody like Patrice Evra, bro. Patrice Evra, maybe Michael Cat. Obviously, as a Man United fan, I'm gonna be biased. But yeah, obviously it won't be the next one won't be a Man United player. It's probably gonna be maybe a Man City player, David Silva, Yaya Toure. But even Vidic, I don't know why Vidic isn't in the Hall of Fame. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. But yeah, we saw Gary Neville was inducted. Eden Hazard was inducted just now. So I think it's like one or two more guys. But I genuinely agree with the fact that yo Hazard deserves it. And does Gary Neville deserve it before David Silva? I know I'm a United fan. I know that but does Gary Neville deserve to be there before somebody like David Silva, bro? I think that's a stretch. Even Edwin van der Sar, people like that. I think Gary Neville should have been one of the last ones to be inducted, bro. I gotta keep it real, bro, because if you're putting Gary Neville in the Hall of Fame before guys like David Silva, Yaya Toure. Those guys were game changers, bro. I think Gary Neville was good, but was he a game changer like these other guys? I even think it's a bit disrespectful to put Gary Neville in before somebody like a Michael Carrick. Obviously, congratulations to Gary Neville, man. Congratulations to Gary for making the Hall of Fame. But yeah, this list is crazy, man. Looks like Patrice Evra, eventually all of these players will be in the Hall of Fame. I think next 10 years, you're going to see all of these guys. Like all of these guys will be in the Hall of Fame. But Hazard, for sure, he deserves it, man. For sure, he deserves it. And for sure when Salah and De Bruyne retire, these guys are gonna be there, right? It's crazy that Pogba won't really be there, bro. Pogba, for the talent, obviously talent wise, you would say, yo, Pogba, he's insane, but he's never gonna be a Premier League Hall of Famer. Pogba, he hasn't really done anything for Manchester United. I think none of the current Manchester United or even current Chelsea players will make a Premier League Hall of Fame. Obviously, some of them are still young, right? Some of them can still like win a league or something like that. But I'm talking about the guys that are about to go. Somebody like Bruno Fernandes, will he be in a Hall of Fame, in a Premier League Hall of Fame when he retires? I don't think that'll happen because he never won the league, not never really won any trophies. You can see the people they are inducting, all these guys on the list, they won like a Premier League, bro. They won the Premier League at least once. So I think the current Man United players, even some of the Chelsea players, won't really be there in the next 10 years. Next 10 years, it'll just be a situation of, I think, Man City, Liverpool players, bro. Like these Liverpool players, obviously, somebody like Van Dijk, when he retires, is going to be there. Mo Salah, when he retires, is going to be there. A lot of these guys, when they do retire, they're going to be there, bro.
Okay, let's fair it. Vidic is interesting. Okay, for me, if I for me, personally, it would go Toure, Silva, Vidic, then possibly Sol Campbell. Then possibly so I think it's between Sol Campbell and Vidic. But for me, like the next has to be Yaya Toure. Has to be Yaya Toure. Then you're in a whole
Yeah, he's right, though. I think he's right though. I would go with David Silva first because David Silva, bro, he's he was genuinely different, man. I won't even lie. Like David Silva as a midfielder, I think he needs to be like the next guy in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, this bro, all these players on this list are quality, man. They are quality. Although I'm saying, yo, Gary Neville shouldn't be there before David Silva. He still did his thing, Gary Neville. I'll still give him his credit, congratulations, and things like that. But I still think it's a bit disrespectful to put him in the Hall of Fame before somebody like a David Silva, man. I think David Silva deserves to be there before Gary Neville. Obviously, Gary Neville had a longer career in the Premier League, this and that. Maybe that's why they're saying, yo, Gary Neville, here you go, Premier League Hall of Famer, things like that. But hey, all of these players, even Cesc Fabregas, as for bro, Cesc, one of the best players you'll ever see in your life, man. I'm not gonna lie. Cesc Fabregas, insane player as well. I think he needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Patrice Evra, insane player, bro. He needs to be there. Michael Carrick for me, like personally, midfield wise, bro, you can't go wrong with Carrick and David Silva. So those guys, let's see, man. Interesting list. All the players on this list are cooking, man. All the players on this list are genuinely just cooking, man. So yeah, it's just crazy if you're comparing like the talent before and then the talent now. Because let's just keep it real, man. Let's just keep it real. The current players this season, I'm just saying this season, right? Let's just say this season. How many of those players can you say, okay, one of them is better than like somebody like an Eden Hazard or even somebody like a David Silva? There are not a lot of players in the Premier League right now this season that are better than some of the players on this list, man. I won't even lie. The quality in the league has really declined. You can just see how the quality has declined, man. You can just see like because Silva insane, Yaya Toure insane. I think only defensively you can make an argument that okay, there are some defenders that are still quality. I think Delit is still like a quality defender. Yo, big up, bro. Big up, bro. Chelsea game, bro. Chelsea game. Chelsea Wolves. Yo, thanks, bro. Nah, thanks for your support, bro. You're always like supporting the channel, bro. Thanks for the support, bro. Like, it just shows you that the quality in the league has really declined, man. You can see. I still think you're saying Ganacho hate watch. Let's go. He's not even on the bench, bro. They left him. They left the boy. They left the boy, bro. They left the boy. He's not even on the bench. Uncomfortable situation for Alejandro Ganacho. The man has been dropped and he's not even part of the team, bro. He's not even part of the team. Uncomfortable conversation. You're saying you've been hate watching Ganacho this whole season? Yeah, bro. Hey, Alejandro has been genuinely struggling this season. Yes, he's come up with like some goals, but overall, it's not really the season he wanted it to be. Even Chelsea fans are really ripping him apart. And you can see Chelsea without Cole Palmer, bro. Bro, it's a disaster. I know Estaval, the Chelsea fans love Estaval, but bro, let's just be real, bro. They need Cole Palmer back. Cause hey, he was really a game changer. And with Chelsea, you can see that strategy. Sometimes it's a hit and miss, bro. Sometimes it's a hit and miss. Sometimes you'll get a gem like Cole Palmer, and then sometimes you'll just get guys that are not really delivering. So this strategy of just buying young players, this and that, sometimes it'll hit, sometimes it'll miss, right? But overall, the Chelsea squad, ish, I think attack, that's where it's lacking a bit, bro. It's lacking a bit, bro, because even Delap, when Delap looks to be fit, but would you say Delap is gonna be a starter? I don't think he's gonna be a starter. I think Pedro Neto, not really. I think Chelsea would need to move on from Pedro Neto, bro. Swap Kobe for Palmer, bro. I would do it right now. I would do it right now, bro. Kobe Mano for Cole Palmer, I would do it right now, bro. Bro, I would do it right now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would do Cole Palmer. You can see the talent there, but I think our attack is calm, bro. I think our attack is calm. I think what we need is just midfield. Obviously, Cole Palmer is different, bro. He's different. He's that type of player where you can say, "Yo, let's not pass him by," right? Let's not pass him by. But our attack is forming up well, man. It's forming up well. I just think it's forming up well. I won't even lie. Our attack: Mbuemo, Cunha, Sesko, and then on the bench you have Zerski as the backup striker. You have Mount as the backup number 10. Our attack is forming up well, man. I won't even lie. It is forming up well. So um Palmer is he's a different he's cold, but I think the Manchester United attack is better than the Chelsea attack. Like currently the only Chelsea attack I would take is Cole Palmer right now, right? Other than that, I'm okay, bro. I'm okay. I'm okay. You can keep Garnacho, you can keep Pedro Neto, you can keep all these other guys, bro. So I think United have a better attack than Chelsea. It's just the Chelsea midfield is a bit better. You can see Caicedo. I think Enzo Fernandez is still can still walk into our midfield, right? So Caicedo can walk into our midfield. I think Enzo Fernandez can walk in. But Man United, I think we have a better defense as well. Like overall, if we just fix our midfield, I don't think Chelsea can talk to Manchester United. Like in any aspect, even goalkeeper. We know their goalkeeper Sanchez, bro. That man is a clown. So it's like, bro, from head to toe, if we just fix our midfield, our team is way better than Chelsea. 100%, man. 100%. But yeah, this game is about to start. I'm also gonna be keeping an eye on the other ones, bro. I hope Liverpool lose their game against Crystal Palace. The Tottenham Newcastle. I hope Newcastle win that one. All right, Tottenham, let's just break their confidence before they play Manchester United, just break some of their confidence. But yeah, this is gonna be an entertaining game, bro. I hope this is entertaining. I hope it's heartbreak for Chelsea because I can't have like Maresca winning a trophy this season. So, let's hope Wolves do turn up, bro. Let's hope Wolves do turn up. The Wolves are in town, man. The Wolves are in town. The Wolves are in town. Let's destroy Chelsea, man. The Wolves are in town. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. The Wolves are in town. And I even think, let's just see how the season actually forms up because my top four race, it's hard to predict top four, man. Right now, it's hard to predict top four because I still don't know if this is just a purple patch for Man United or it's a genuine turnaround. Same Chelsea as well. Their inconsistency, I don't really know. I don't know if they sacked him, bro. I don't know. I don't know if Wolves. I think they still have the same. I don't think. Nah, they didn't sack him, bro. He's still there. He's still there. Head coach. He's still there. He's still there. They didn't sack him. It's been horrendous for Wolves, bro. It's been horrendous for Wolves. I think low key they're trying to get somebody from Saudi, right? You know how Wolves are. Either they're gonna get a manager from the Portuguese league or somebody from Saudi, or maybe an unknown guy, bro. So I think they're waiting for something. I think they're just waiting for something before they fire their manager. But whoever is at Wolves need to just fire him now, bro. Fire him now. Jao Pedro as well, but Jao Pedro is a good player. It's just would I put him above somebody like Acuna, things like that? I don't think he's better than Cunha, bro. So I think the United attack is way better than Chelsea, bro. Way, way better than Chelsea. Way, way, way better than Chelsea. This United attack is really, really doing its thing. It's really doing his thing. I've been impressed with Umbuemo, and Umbuemo, he just needs that Player of the Month award. I need to see my boy Umbuemo lifting that Player of the Month award. But yeah, this game is underway. Chelsea versus the Wolves. The Wolves. The Wolves. The Wolves are in town. Estavao wow. Estavao wow. Estavao wow. Yeah, Mbuemo is class, bro. They need Ten Hag. Would they go for Ten Hag? I think Ten Hag would be brilliant for them, bro. I think Ten Hag would be brilliant for them. Ten Hag, I think his next job will be it will be vital, bro. If Eric Ten Hag fails at his next job, I think he's done in management. Right now, he still has that few credit in the bank for winning an FA Cup, winning a Carabao Cup. So one of these small teams would take a risk on Ten Hag. But then if he fails, let's say he goes to Wolves and then he fails, then I think his career at the top level is over, bro. It is over. But yeah, let's go. Let's go. The game has started. The game has started. Wow, wow. Ah, but yeah, I'm just hoping for like an entertaining one today, bro. An entertaining one today. Uh, yeah, for Ten Hag, if he feels like in his next club, it's game over for him, bro. It's genuinely game over for the guy because you fell, bro. Let's just say he fails at Wolves or something like that. I think his next step is just the Dutch league or something. No La Liga team will gamble on him. No top. Maybe Serie A. Maybe Serie A will gamble on Eric Ten Hag. But I don't even think Serie A, their standards are that low, bro. So his next job, he has to do well. He has to do something in his next job, Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, but Chelsea have started okay. Chelsea have started okay. But with Chelsea, bro, I see them firing Maresca. I see a situation where, okay, it's Chelsea, they drop Maresca, and then they just go for the Bournemouth manager, bro, because I've always seen him as like a Chelsea manager. Some part of me just says, yo, he's gonna leave Bournemouth and go to Chelsea eventually, bro. Eventually, that's gonna happen. I know that's the game plan from these Chelsea owners, especially the types of players Chelsea have, young players, things like that. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Iraola, man. I think if Chelsea have brains, that's their next manager. Obviously, they've already done this with Graham Potter, right? A lot of people, that's how we hyped up Graham Potter. That's how people hyped up Graham Potter. Oh no, if Graham Potter goes to a bigger club, he's gonna cook. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do this. So with Iraola, it's almost the same thing, man. It's almost the same thing. So the gamble is still high with him, bro. The gamble is still massively high with him. And that's why with some of these managers, you never know until hey, they're really at the top level, right? Because I can be out here saying, yo, give the man a chance. I think the man will cook with a better team. But overall, that's what everybody was saying about Graham Potter. Oh yeah, Graham Potter, he's gonna cook with a better team. So Iraola, yes, he might replace Slot, but bro, I'm saying the same thing. The same thing. The pressure is different at the top, bro. He might he might replace Slot. He might even replace somebody like Maresca because I don't see Maresca surviving, bro. I do not see Maresca surviving. So Iraola, the only argument is can the guy genuinely survive at the top level? That's the main argument, bro. We had the same discussions with Graham Potter. Oh, Graham Potter, look at him. He's doing his thing. He's really thriving. But when you're at a small club, bro, the pressure is it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. So pressure at the top level is different. With Iraola, I think he's not like Graham Potter. Graham Potter, I think he's a bit more humble with as a person. He's a good person, this and that. With Iraola, I think he's a bit more ruthless, right? So if he goes to like a big club, he won't take disrespect from players. With Graham Potter, I think Graham Potter was just a walkover at the top level. People don't really had no real respect for him. Like, yo, he went to Chelsea. The players you could see they were not really, yo, this guy, what is he telling me, bro? What is he telling me? This guy's won nothing. I think with Iraola, he has that swagger of, hey, I won't take disrespect and things like that. Even Glasner, I think Glasner has that swagger of, oh, he's a discipline, he's all about discipline and things like that. You're saying, oh, if Amrams is sacked, then you'd love Iraola. Iraola would be perfect. I think for United, if it's a situation of, yo, we're getting rid of Amarim, it's still the same conversation. Iraola would still be a risk, bro. The thing with Iraola is that he's done it in the Premier League, right? But he'll still be like a risk just based on top level. I think if you do move away from 1-0. 1-0, the Chelsea strike, man. 1-0. Yo, this game has already started on smoke. This game has already started on smoke. Yo, that's how poor Wolves are, bro. What a goal. What a goal by Santos. What a goal by Santos. 1-0 Chelsea, man. Yo. This game has already started entertainingly, bro. You're saying, but he can work with these players and adapt if needed. I get that, bro. I get that. I just said it earlier, bro. I said it earlier on the video I posted. Let's just take it step by step because This is judgment season for Ruben Amram, right? Judgment season. Let's see where he finishes. But yeah, what a goal by Santos, bro. What? He's cooking. He is genuinely cooking. What a goal by this guy, bro. What a goal by this guy. That is a good goal. But yo, this Wolves manager, bro, I don't know how they haven't fired him. I don't know how he's genuinely survived this long. Like, wow, the man is a liability, bro. The man is really struggling. But you're right. Like with Ruben, he's not safe. He's not safe at all, bro. He's not safe at all. Like, there's still an aspect of yo, what do you do for the whole season? For me, I think it's a turnaround. Let's hope it's a turnaround for him, bro, because I don't want a situation where we're struggling, we're back to losing games, things like that. I just want these good vibes to continue, man. These good vibes to continue where we're winning. Manchester United are winning, things like that. Um, I don't want that same cycle of yo, you're back to square one, a new manager, this and that. I hope this is a turning point for Ruben Amram, but he's already shown me that yo, there'll be some games where it's gonna be up and down this season, bro. That's all I can say. It's gonna be up and down. Some games we win, some games we lose. Eventually, I think we might just finish sixth or fifth, right? Let's just see. Let's just see with Ruben. Let's just see with Ruben. But I want the guy to do well, man. He does well. Man United do well, bro. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's smiling. Oh, Wolves, man. You gotta pull one back. Yo, that was their opportunity. How did this guy miss? Keep it simple, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, this game has started extremely well. I can't even lie. This game has started extremely well. Entertaining, no lie. No lie, this is entertaining. The Wolves might shock some people, though. The Wolves might shock some people. I still think that Chelsea will concede. I know this Chelsea defense. Like, this is how they started in their previous game. Oh, they scored, Garnacho celebrated, and then eventually they fell apart. So, with Chelsea, it's not game over until the final whistle. I know that, bro. I know that with these guys, bro. Oof. Wolves might get something in this game. I know they will get a goal. This will be a game full of goals, man. This will be a game full of goals. It started well. It has genuinely started well. But yeah, Eden Hazard, man, what? Congratulations to the guy. Like, Hall of Fame. Like, I like Hazard, just the way he plays, his ability on the ball. Like, somebody like Eden Hazard, bro, he was really a game changer. He was really, really a game changer. I think he retired too early with Eden Hazard. Like, at Real Madrid, he really never kept himself, man. He never took care of himself, man. Like, at Real Madrid, he was overeating, he was gaining too much weight, and he wasn't fit at Real Madrid, always injured, things like that. So, Eden Hazard at Real Madrid, obviously, he didn't do a lot, but at Chelsea, he was world class. No doubt about it. Eden Hazard at Chelsea, the man was world class. But do I think his move to Real Madrid was like a bad decision? I don't think it was a bad decision because he was thinking that, yo, okay, let me go to Real Madrid. I'm going to go there and replace somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo, right? He thought he was going to be the Ronaldo replacement, that galactical replacement for Ronaldo, but it never worked out. The man started overeating. The man was always injured. The man became fat, bro. Like there was a situation, there was a picture where you're seeing Hazard is overweight, things like that, bro. So he wasn't taking care of himself. So, I don't think it was a wrong move for Hazard to go to Real Madrid. I just think it just didn't work out, bro. The move was right. The move was right. Obviously, he was ambitious. He saw the situation at Chelsea, like, yo, these guys are not doing anything. Let me go to Real Madrid, man. Let me go to Real Madrid. I replace Ronaldo. But it never really worked out for Eden Hazard. And at Madrid, bro, they don't care who you are. They'll put you on the bench. At least for him, his time, Eden Hazard's time at Real Madrid wasn't a complete failure because the man won the Champions League. So he still lifted like a Champions League, still has a Champions League medal. So if you're judging like his career, bro, he's won pretty much everything, Eden Hazard, except like a World Cup. So it's a pretty decent career, bro. You're in the Premier League Hall of Fame. You've won the Premier League. You've won the Champions League. You've won so many trophies, Eden Hazard. So I think his career, you'd give it like a 7 out of 10, man. A 7 out of 10. Obviously, for somebody to get like an 8 out of 10, they have to win something with their country, things like that. And with Hazard, he was in a golden generation for Belgium. I think that golden generation, they should have done more. They should have genuinely done more. That golden generation, that Belgium golden generation, they messed up so many times. That's why I'm saying his career, you give it 7 out of 10 because they underperformed. Oh my God, Man City concede. Damn, Swansea City. Swansea City are shocking Manchester City. Bro, if Pep Guardiola loses today, I am laughing till the end of my life. Oh my God, Manchester City are losing right now. Swansea City are beating Man City. That's funny though. Hey, Pep Guardiola is really this is not the season for Pep, bro. I think the past two seasons haven't been the seasons for Pep because the man lost an FA Cup final, and then this season hasn't started the way he wanted it to start. If they get knocked out right now, bro, I'm gonna be smiling, bro. Yo, Pep Guardiola, man, scratching his head right now. Swansea City are shocking Manchester City. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. I was gonna watch that game, but bro, I thought, it's gonna be an easy win for Man City. Swansea City won't do anything. But looks like they're turning up. Swansea City are turning up against Man City. But hey, Chelsea controlling this game though. Chelsea controlling this game. But hey, Pep Guardiola, man, it hasn't been the season for him. It hasn't been the season for him. I think the last 6 months have been probably the worst periods of his life. I won't even lie. Pep, 2-0. 2-0, bro. That's game over right now. 2-0 for Chelsea. That should be game over, bro. Damn. They just kept it simple. The build up was great. And that's probably game over for these guys, man. George with the goal. George Bush with the goal, bro. Oh my God. George Bush with the goal. George Bush with the goal, man. That's crazy. George Bush with a tap in. 2-0. 2-0, man. George Bush scores 2-0. Looks like that should be game over for Chelsea, man. Damn. George Bush with a goal. I wanted Wolves to do something, but bro, hey, at least Manchester City are losing their game though. But let's just keep it realistic. The next round, that's when Chelsea are gonna get knocked out. Right? Fair play to them right now. They're doing their thing. You've scored 2 goals. 2 good goals. I can't even hate, right? 2 good goals from Chelsea. I can't even hate. But hey, at least Pep Guardiola is losing, man. At least Pep Guardiola is losing his game, bro. The man is losing his mind, though. The man is losing his mind. Yo. It'll be magical if Liverpool and City are knocked out today. Because right now, City are 1-0 down, right? And Liverpool, bro, Liverpool have always struggled against Palace. So I don't think it's unrealistic for them to get knocked out. And the form Liverpool are in, I don't think it's unrealistic, this and that, bro. These guys can get a rude awakening today. They can genuinely get a rude awakening. Liverpool, Man City, these guys can get a rude awakening and get knocked out. So I think that will make my day a bit better. Liverpool, Man City getting knocked out. I'll be smiling because we messed up, man. We messed up. We should have been like doing a watch along for Manchester United right now. But we messed up against Grimsby Town. Ish. That's that. That's the heartbreaking situation, bro. Because I think the Carabao Cup was there, man. It was there for the take, and it's there to win. It's there to win. It's there for the take, and I think it's anyone's game. Looks like Chelsea are into the next round. I don't see any upsets here. The Man City game is still early. So, yes, Swansea are celebrating this and that. They're ahead in that game, but I still wouldn't write Man City off, man. I still wouldn't write Man City off. At least if this was like the 85th minute and then Swansea City scored, I would be optimistic and saying, yo, Man City are about to go out, but there's still a lot of time in that game. The Liverpool one is the one that's interesting, man. The Liverpool one, I know that Glasner will find a way. Glasner will find a way to pop these guys' head off. Oh my God, it should have been 3-0. It should have been 3-0. George Bush with a horrible miss. George Bush with a horrible miss right there, man. It should have been 3-0 for Chelsea. Horrible miss for George Bush. Oh my God. But yeah, this game has started well. This game has really, really started well. And for Maresca, bro, this man is really under pressure, bro. I can't even lie. Like Enzo Maresca. The man is really under pressure, bro. Because I know he's winning right now, but bro, his next game, I'm giving that one to Tottenham. I think Tottenham are winning that one. The next few games for Chelsea, and bro, he plays Wolves again, so he's gonna win that one as well. Burnley. After the Burnley game, it really gets real for Chelsea, bro. It really gets real for Enzo Maresca, right? Because after the 22nd of November, bro, it's Barca for Chelsea, then Arsenal. Bro, I think that's when the man gets sacked. Officially sacked Enzo Maresca. After that Arsenal game, I think people will be calling for the guy to be sacked. Right now, he's doing his thing, fair play, but in the Premier League, it's not really good for him. I think he's going to lose against Tottenham, right? That Chelsea versus Tottenham, I think Chelsea are going to lose that one. And then when they play Barca, I think Chelsea are going to lose against Barcelona. When Chelsea play Arsenal, I think Chelsea are going to lose against Arsenal. So, bro, by the 30th of November, bro, it's going to be disaster. Disaster for Enzo Maresca. But low key, bro, I want the man to stay, man, because I know the man is a time waster. I want him to stay at Chelsea. I know the man is a time waster. He's not gonna win a Premier League. He's not gonna win a Champions League. So Loki, I just want him to stay at Chelsea. For me, the perfect situation for Chelsea is for them to have kept Frank Lampard, bro. I loved Lampard, man. I loved Lampard with all my heart. Lampard was my guy. Every day Lampard was playing for Chelsea, like managing Chelsea. I used to tune into those games, bro. My manager Frank Lampard. Chelsea need to bring him back, man. The way they did Lampard, it was it was sad, bro, because they were supposed to give that man a 10-year contract. Hey, get relegated with Lampard, bro. That should have been the vision from Chelsea, right? I think they pulled the plug too early from Lampard, bro. Look at the way he's cooking in the championship. They should have stuck with Frank. Stick with Frank Lampard, bro. Bring him back. We need him. We need him. No, but with Lampard as a player, no, he was insane. But as a manager, bro, the man was horrendous. The man was really horrendous. Jokes aside, Lampard, that was really horrendous. And for Ruben Amorim, the fact that your record is worse than Lampard, bro, that makes me lose a lot of confidence, bro. That makes me lose a lot of confidence in the man because I was clowning Lampard. And the fact that Ruben, his record is worse than Lampard, bro, it's not giving me confidence at all. I know right now we started winning some games, but bro, let's hope he keeps this winning run. Because the way I was clowning, because it'll make me like look like a hypocrite. I was clowning Lampard, but then I'm backing a manager with a worse record than Lampard. Bro, bro, I look so bad like that. So Ruben Amram, your record needs to improve immediately, bro. Because right, I'm not gonna back you if your record is still worse than Lampard. I want the man to win, but bro, at least win. I'm not gonna be 100% convinced until the man has like a better record, right? You're winning more games, you're doing this, you're doing that. That's why I said right now it's too early for us to say, yo, and the man, this is a turning point, this and that. Because even right now, Lampard has still won more games than Ruben Amorim. And I used to clown that man. I used to clown Lampard at Chelsea, bro. Like, bro, I was saying Lampard, this man is the worst ever manager, this and that. And then a few years later, I'm back in a manager with a worse record. I look like a hypocrite right there. Oh, but yeah, Chelsea controlling this game comfortably, bro. Like this Wolves manager, he needs to be fired immediately. He genuinely needs to be fired immediately, bro, because I don't think Chelsea are unbelievable. I just think Wolves are that bad. Wolves are that bad, bro. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's sad for the Wolves, man. It's really sad for the Wolves. And Cunha, low key, he saw this coming, bro. He said, yo, let me get myself out of here before next season because it's gonna be depression, depression, depression. Cunha saw the future, bro. Like he told himself that, nah, let me get myself out of this before it becomes a disaster, before we get relegated, bro. Because Cunha, low key, he saw the future, bro. And with Gomez, their number 8, I think he's a quality midfielder. He needs to leave as well. I think January Gomez, just make yourself out of there, bro. Gomez, bro, he's a quality player, Brazilian player. Like, yo, I think he's the only quality player they have at Wolves right now. Like, genuinely, you need to make yourself out of there. You need to run away right now, my brother. Yeah, with Gittins as well. Gittins looks unstoppable right now. Damn. Gittins doing his thing. Gittins doing his thing. Yo, you want to see this though? These Brazilian talents, you want to see this? Hey, fair play to Gittins, bro. Brazilian boy Gittins. Looking Brazilian, but Esteval, bro. Esteval doing his thing though. Esteval first half doing his thing. Hey, yeah. At halftime, I might just need to change the game, bro, because here Chelsea have already done what they need to do. I should have watched the Tottenham game because I was contemplating. I was telling myself, nah, go live for the Tottenham game because I think that one is a bit more competitive. So I messed up there, bro. I should have been doing a Tottenham game. The Tottenham match would have been better, man. The Tottenham match would have been better. Halftime, not even halftime, bro. Like right now, let me just change it to the Tottenham game because this Chelsea game is really boring. It's really boring, bro. Yeah, let me just watch the Tottenham game. This Chelsea game is really, really boring, man. I don't know why I went live for this one. Oh, and I was contemplating, bro. Like, if it isn't what's this Man United or Real Madrid, I'm not gonna watch a boring game, bro. So yeah, maybe just the Tottenham game. Let me see what's going on in the Tottenham game because this Chelsea game, we know Chelsea are over the line. They're gonna win this. With Tottenham, let's see what's genuinely happening with Tottenham Newcastle. Tottenham Newcastle is still 0-0. Maybe that's the game I should just focus on right now because that Chelsea game is game over, man. It's genuinely game over. It is a genuinely game over there. Should have done the Tottenham game. Oof. And you can see this game is way more entertaining. Way more entertaining, my boy Tonals. My boy Tonali. Tonali. My boy Tonali. Hey, yeah, this game is cooking though. I think the Newcastle Tottenham game is way more competitive, right? The Chelsea game, I think that one is done and dusted. Newcastle game, Tonali is cooking. You can see here, bro. I think this one is more competitive. Like games that are just one-sided, it's good to watch them when you're a fan of the club. If that was Man United against Wolves, I'll be going crazy. But bro, just watching Chelsea just dominate the game like it's nothing. I think this one is way more competitive. Newcastle, Tottenham, but Newcastle are controlling a bit more of the tempo right now. Yeah, this one is at least level-headed right there. Level-headed, competitive. This should have been the game I started with, man. Like so far, it's been the most competitive and entertaining one. Okay. But I'm keeping an eye on both games, man. I'm keeping an eye on both games, the Chelsea game and then the Newcastle game. I have both games on lock, man. I'm keeping an eye on both games. Ah, keeping an eye on both games, bro. This Newcastle game is really competitive. I won't lie. The Chelsea game for me, I think Chelsea have won that one. But yeah, Newcastle, ish. That was a great pass from yo. Johnson should have done way better though. This game is way more competitive. I won't even lie. The Newcastle one, bro. Newcastle are doing their thing. Newcastle are doing their thing. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, competitive game, this one. Competitive game, this one. Tottenham, Newcastle. But I'm still watching like the Chelsea game. Keeping an eye. I have both games open though. I have both games open. Chelsea doing their thing, of course, controlling the tempo. Newcastle playing well, man. Playing well. Tonali, Tonali, Tonali. Bro, what? That was a great tackle. Hey, that was a great tackle. But that's why I love Tonali. Like, as a player, he's one of the best midfielders currently in the Premier League, bro. Yeah, both keeping an eye on both these games, bro. The Chelsea game, the Newcastle Tottenham game as well. Both of them are cooking, bro. Both of them are cooking. But I think these guys should manage all the games, bro. You can't have like a game like the Chelsea game at the same time as all these other games, bro. That's where the League Cup need to do better, bro. Do better. Please do better, man. Please do better. League Cup, you gotta do better, man. Yeah, Wolves trying to do something, but it hasn't been it from them. It hasn't been it from them. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, League Cup, man. League Cup. Let's just keep it simple though. Thomas Frank, he started well, but currently, let's see, bro. Let's see if Thomas Frank wins his next game against Chelsea. I think people overlook his past few games, but yeah, this Walt made guy, bro, he's really class. He is really, really class. Like as a striker, we should have bought him over Sesko. I won't even lie. I won't even lie. I think right now he's better than Sesko. Walt made right now. Obviously, Sesko can still develop and become an insane beast, but right now, currently, I have to tell the truth that yo, Walt made this man is better than Sesko. So I think Newcastle lost the battle, but they won the war. I won't even lie. Like that Newcastle versus Man United battle, they lost it, but they won the war because Walt made he's an insane player. He's an insane player. Oh my God, yo! I was seeing some other crazy situation that Pogba might play on Saturday. So if that's the case, bro, I might watch that game, bro. Monaco versus Paris FC. I might watch that game, bro. La Bille is back in town. Oh, wow, Tottenham. Tottenham is like the build up is good, but final third, that's where they are struggling. Here, the passing is good in some moments, but final third, that's where Tottenham are struggling, bro. But yeah, with the Chelsea game, still the same old, bro. I think those two goals just certify the game for Chelsea, man. Yes, Wolves are trying to push, Wolves are trying to do this, but that that second goal just certified it. I think this Tottenham game is way more competitive. It's still nil-nil. I think both teams are trying to open each other up. Wout making some great runs as well. It's like his hold up play has been good. Overall, Tonali has been good as well in this game. I think the goal will come first for Newcastle. I think Newcastle might find the breakthrough first, and then Tottenham might equalize. It might be that type of game, bro. It might be that type of game where this might also go to penalties. Like it might end a draw, and then it's gonna be a penalty situation. Yeah, this game is really, really high tempo. I like games like this. The Newcastle Tottenham game is a real high tempo competitive game, bro. Like the Chelsea game, it's like, bro, once that second goal went in, you just have to accept that, hey, Chelsea are gonna win this. Yeah, quality game so far. That Tottenham Newcastle, man, the way they're popping it off, both teams with a great shape. That's the frustrating thing. Like the League Cup, you should have put these games on a different time, bro. Like, why are you putting them all at the same time? Like, hey, that's the selfish part of these League Cup situations, bro. Yeah, yo, Newcastle are a threat right now, man. Newcastle are a massive threat right now. Like, genuinely, Newcastle are pushing. It's just final third. They need to be a bit better, but they are pushing for that goal. If I would pick like a winner right now, I think Newcastle nick it, but it's a tight game. And Tonali, bro, yo, this guy's insane. Ah, keeping up with the other game. Newcastle score, bro. Newcastle score. Newcastle score. Yo. And I was saying it like, yo, I nick it with Newcastle, bro. I nick it with Newcastle. Newcastle score. They were pushing, bro. That goal was coming. 1-0. 1-0. Newcastle score. And I said it. I nick it with Newcastle. I nick it with Newcastle, bro. 1-0. Great corner, though. Great corner. And Man City have equalized as well. Damn. So the goals are coming, bro. The goals are coming. The Chelsea game after that second goal, it's been like ish. It's been like, yo, Chelsea have just said, all right, we've won this. It is what it is. But yeah, Newcastle, good corner, bro. Like, yo, great corner, great header, bro. Ish. And I was nicking it with Newcastle. That goal was always gonna come with him. That goal was always gonna come. But let's see. I said it before that yo, Newcastle will score first, and then I still think Tottenham will get an equalizer. It's gonna be that type of game, bro, where it's back and forth. This team scores, and then this other team get an equalizer. Oh my God, Palace have scored. Let me. Oh shit, shit. And I said it, bro. I said it with Palace. Hey, they're really popping heads. I knew that Glasner knows what Liverpool does best. Like Glasner knows Liverpool extremely well. Is this the day Arnold Slot genuinely gets fired? All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. 3-0. 3-0 Estavao. Estavao with a goal. 3-0. Oh my God. Estavao. Estavao with a goal, chipping the goalkeeper. 3-0. Liverpool go 1-0 up. 1-0 down, sorry. Hey, chipping the goalkeeper. Estavao chipping the goalkeeper. Not this Newcastle up 1-0. Liverpool in trouble. Liverpool are losing. Bro, the goals are coming from all the games. The goals are coming from all the games. I'm watching it on a channel where it shows like the goals when the goals happen. So when a goal happens, it shows like the goals as well for the other games. So at least this makes it way more convenient, bro. This way makes it way more convenient. Yeah, bro. Slot. This might be his last day. This might be his last day because I knew that Crystal Palace Glasner already knows how to play against these guys, and we know that Slot he's lost twice already. Looks like this is gonna be the third time he's lost to Crystal Palace. So he's already lost like twice already to these guys, man. He lost in the Community Shield and then he lost in the league. So Slot today might be the third time he loses to Palace. So this is not really a shock for me, bro. I know some people will be shocked. Oh, wow, Palace are beating Liverpool. But, bro, Liverpool are not winning anything this season. They've been horrendous, bro. They've genuinely been horrendous, bro. Like, let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. Liverpool. I expected this. I expected this. I expected this. But that was a goal from Estaval. Chipping the goalkeeper. That was a goal from Estaval. Estaval, wow. But I'm not surprised that Liverpool are losing, man. Like I already knew that Palace were always gonna pop these guys' head off. Palace were always gonna pop these guys' head off. Your head was always getting popped today. Yeah. Let's hope Newcastle can hold on though. I want Newcastle to win that one. But yeah, some great games today, man. I won't even lie. Some great games. Too bad they're all at the same time, bro. Too bad they are all at the same time, Mr. Wow Wow. Winlita Wow. Oh, yeah, 3-0 ish. Chelsea are cooking. 2-0 Liverpool. Let me switch to that game though. They're showing the goal right now. 2-0 Liverpool. Let me focus on that game, man. Liverpool, Liverpool, you are clowns. Liverpool. Yeah, game over for the lives. Game over for the lives. Game over for the lives. Yo, game over. But he disrespected himself though. You're going to Palace playing Endo. Like what else do you expect, bro? Of course they're gonna pop your head. Like really, of course they're gonna pop your head. Like is he I'm not even surprised that Liverpool are losing, bro. Like of course they're gonna pop your head. You're playing Endo. Endo, bro. Let's be real. Endo ain't it? Endo ain't it? Yes, ish. Slot, bro, slot, just resign, brother. Like, bro, the water is even pouring on his bald head. Oh my god. Slot is really struggling, bro. Slot is really, really struggling. Yo, the water is even pouring on his bald head, bro. Like, yo, this is, this is funny, bro. Yo, it's pouring on his bald head. Yeah, should have done a more competitive game because this game is really, really dead. I know it's 3-0, but bro, it's really, really dead. Yeah, Liverpool getting their heads popped off. Liverpool getting their heads popped off. Wow. I'm not even shocked, but bro, Slot just needs to resign after this, bro. Like, may it continue. May the Liverpool suffering continue, bro. But wow. Wow, wow, wow. I never thought it was gonna be this bad. After spending over 400 million, you're struggling like this. Every team is popping your head off. Like, come on, bro. Come on, come on, come on. Every team is beating Liverpool now. That's why if oh man. You look back at our win against Liverpool and say, hey, is it because we've turned it around or are these guys just trash? But yeah, Slot really disrespected the system. Who's this number 73, bro? You're experimenting with people we've never seen before, bro. Like, come on, Slot. Who's this number 73? This guy is playing, bro. Slot, man. Be serious. You're playing Crystal Palace and then you're experimenting with guys we've never seen before. This is the thing, bro. Like, of course, Crystal Palace are gonna pop your head off. Slot, man. Yeah, who's this? Bro, he's playing number 73. We don't know who this guy is, man. Experimenting. Put your big players in the in the game, bro. You know that you're not gonna win the league. The only thing you have are these cup games, bro. So I don't know why Slot is experimenting, bro. You're playing Endo, you're playing number 73. Bro, like why is the man experimenting like this? Play Mo Salah, play your regulars and win the game. This is a game you play as someone like Verts to get his confidence up because the man's confidence is rock bottom right now. Like this is a game you play Eketike. Why are you playing Chiesa as a striker? Playing where number 73 is. Put number 73 on the reserve. Bro, he's experimenting too much, Slot. He's experimenting too much. You know you're playing Crystal Palace. Like literally by putting this team out, you're disrespecting Palace. Even your defense, bro. Like he's just experimenting too much, Slot. You know that Palace have already beaten you twice this season, and then you experiment with the starting lineup. You're playing Endo, you're playing this guy, you're playing that guy, bro. That's why I respect somebody like Jose Mourinho. He doesn't have time for academy players, bro. He has time for winning. He has time for winning. So yeah, halftime, bro. If both games halftime. He has time for winning. So Slot, this man is experimenting too much. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised, bro. I know this will be a shock to a lot of people, but I said it, bro. I said it like people are overhyped. Before the season started, I said it like, bro, you can check the streams I was doing in preseason, the friendlies in preseason. I said it in one of those friendlies we're doing in preseason that yo, Liverpool, people are overrating these guys, right? When people were saying Liverpool are title challenges, I was saying, bro, these guys won't really do anything, right? Slot will be exposed, this and that. The live stream is there, bro. The live stream is there. I said it like when we were having our preseason that, bro, people are overhyping some of these guys, right? It won't just gel immediately. And with Slot, the man got lucky. I said it. I said it, bro. The man got lucky. He was riding off somebody else's success, right? Jurgen Klopp build a foundation, and now the guy has to do his own work. And now he's struggling, bro. He's really, really struggling. So, ish, he's really, really struggling. Slot, bro. I want Liverpool to keep him because I know if Liverpool get a new manager, bro, it's game over for us. I see them going for someone like Glasner. Glasner with that Liverpool team, it's game over for the league, bro. It's really I fear for the league, bro. I fear for the league. Glasner with that Liverpool team. I think with the Liverpool board, they're just thinking that okay, yeah, Slot ain't the guy. Glasner has beaten us 3 times this season. Let's go for Glasner right now. Liverpool are probably keeping an eye out for Glasner. Glasner with this Liverpool team, I pray for the league, bro. He's dunking on everybody with this Liverpool team. Like the only person that can stop Glasner if he goes to Liverpool probably is Inzaghi, right? That's the only person I see, yo, stopping Liverpool because my boy Inzaghi, he doesn't play games. My boy Inzaghi doesn't play games. That's why if Man United are serious, they really go for Inzaghi right now because Slot is gonna get sacked, right? It's inevitable. It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. Slot is gonna get sacked. And then when he does get sacked, I see Glasner going to Liverpool. And the only way other teams can counter that, Glasner at Liverpool, he really destroys the league, bro. He really, really destroys the league. Glasner at Liverpool, he does what Pep Guardiola did at Man City. I'm saying this right now, bro. I don't want to see that situation. Glasner going to Liverpool, he does a Pep Guardiola, man. He really does a Pep Guardiola, where he dominates the league. He does a four piece. He does a treble. He really does a Pep Guardiola at Liverpool. Like Glasner is the man, bro. Glasner is the man. That's why if Liverpool get Glasner, I think yo Man United, you need to stop wasting time with Ruben Amorim. Stop hoping that the man becomes world class. We need a world class guy that's ready right now, bro. Like that type of Glasner. You need to go to Saudi and get Inzaghi right now, right? This situation of oh, let's just hope Ruben Amram gets it right. Let's hope this is not a purple patch. Sometimes life isn't really about that, bro. Sometimes life is about time. Timing in life is everything, bro. Like timing in life is everything because just imagine we stick with Amarim right now. Sticking with Amarim can really cost you the future. I'm really saying that right now because he's lost my confidence 100%. When your record is worse than Lampard, I can't trust you until you make a massive, massive U turn. So, do I think a manager can go to being worse than Lampard to being the best in the Premier League? I don't think that's going to happen, bro. So with United, we just need to act fast. Time is everything. I know right now Ruben Amorim is showing some positive signs, but if Liverpool get Glasner, you need to respond by getting Inzaghi right now, a world-class coach, a world-class manager, like somebody that's ready to compete right now. Because time is everything in life, bro. While you're wasting time, giving time to Ruben Amorim, these other teams are getting something, bro. Liverpool are gonna just surpass you in trophies and things like that. We can't allow that to happen, right? We cannot allow Liverpool to just surpass us in Premier League trophies and things like that. So if Liverpool do sack Slot, and you can even see Slot has already won a league title, bro. Liverpool are really considering sacking this man. For us, Ruben Amorim finished as 15th. The man lost a Europa League final as well. So Liverpool, they're more ruthless than Man United. It's sad to see, bro. It's sad to see, man. And these are your competitors, your rivals, bro. These are your biggest up. They are about to surpass you in Premier League trophies. So you're keeping a man that finished you 15th. He has a worse record than Lampard. While Liverpool, they're about to fire a guy that won the league. That's the difference in levels, bro. That's the difference in levels right now, bro. We've really declined as a club. We've really declined in standards. Liverpool are about to fire a man that won them a league. Man United, you're hesitating a man to fire a guy that has a worse record than Lampard. That's the difference in standards, bro. That is the difference in standards because we'll be here in 5 years saying, yo, Liverpool have two more Premier Leagues than us. We're wasting too much time, bro. This situation of, oh, let's just give him time, give him 3 years. While you're giving the man 3 years, Liverpool are winning more trophies. They're surpassing you in trophies, bro. That's the reality we're in, bro. It's frustrating, bro. It's really, really frustrating. While you're giving Ruben Amorim all this time, Liverpool are gonna be winning trophies. Man City are gonna be winning more Champions Leagues. We might be in a situation the moment we're ready to compete. Man City has more Champions Leagues than us. That situation will happen, bro. So this situation of, oh, let's give this man time or he's gonna take time, bro. We've been waiting for over 10 years. I'm frustrated of waiting, bro. I'm done of waiting because Liverpool have caught up in Premier League trophies. Eventually, Man City will catch up with Champions League trophies. It's a mess right now, bro. Aren't people tired of waiting? Tired of seeing these other guys surpass us? Liverpool are surpassing us in Premier League trophies, bro. Man City are gonna surpass us in Champions League trophies. While bro, people are just, we've been brainwashed by the Glazers. Every time is give this manager time, give this manager time, give this guy time. Bro, it's wasting time by doing that. We're really wasting time by doing that. Imagine if Chelsea said, nah, let's give Frank Lampard time. Let's not get to Thomas Tuchel. Like it's those margins in football that separate you from other people, man. And Man United, we gotta get serious. We gotta genuinely get serious because right now we're in a banner era where, okay, yes, the last 3 games were positive, but bro, your rivals, they're really making real moves. They're really making serious moves, man. We'll be in a situation here in 3 years. because I know it's inevitable, bro. I gotta be real. I know it's inevitable. Do I see Ruben Amorim winning a Premier League trophy at Man United? I don't see that situation happening because it's unrealistic from you to go from a guy where your record is worse than Lampard to being the best in the league. That's unrealistic, right? So with Ruben Amorim, I think do I see him winning a league? It's not gonna happen. So if Liverpool fire slot and get somebody like Glasner, they're gonna surpass us in Premier League trophies. Eventually, Pep Guardiola is gonna win another Champions League at Man City. I see that happening. That's way more realistic than saying, yo, Ruben Amorim is gonna win the league. Pep Guardiola winning another Champions League is way more realistic than saying, yo, Ruben Amorim is going to win a major trophy at Manchester United. Because you don't go from being worse than Lampard, having a worse record than Lampard, to being the best in the world, to being the best in the league. It doesn't happen, bro. I have to keep it realistic. Although I want that to happen, I want the best case scenario to happen. But situations like that don't happen often, bro. They don't happen often, man. So that's why, Man United, you need to act. You need to act right now. If Liverpool genuinely get Glasner, you need to react. You need to react and get a manager that can win you a Premier League as soon as possible, bro. As soon as possible. You're saying you don't see Man City winning the Champions League again? Bro, but it's way more realistic than saying, yo, Ruben will win a league, bro. Especially under Pep Guardiola. But with Man City, we have to keep it realistic, bro. We have to keep it realistic. Man City, they'll get a manager that will eventually do something for them. If it's not Pep, they'll have the next guy, bro. They have the next guy, bro. So with Man City, even with their next manager, their owners are serious, bro. It's not like us where it's banter FC. Our owners don't really know what they're doing. It's not like us. With Man City, let's just keep it real, bro. If Pep leaves Man City, the next Man City manager, even if the next Man City manager fails, you know eventually they'll get it right. Their owners, it's not like the Man United owners where it's banter FC. They don't know what they're doing. These guys are clowns, clueless, things like that. It's not like that for Man City, bro. It's not like that for Manchester City. It's way more organized for these guys, bro. With us, it's like you got guys that don't really know what they're doing, bro. Ish. The game started a long time ago. Forgot to start the timer. Forgot to start the timer. Let me just start it at a 46. Yeah, bro. With City, bro, they have a vision, a clear vision, bro, a better vision than us. Like for sure, like if Man City don't get it right, yeah, he, I wouldn't even be shocked if Pep stays, bro. That guy, for some reason, he loves Man City for some reason, bro. Pep Guardiola loves Manchester City for some reason. I wouldn't be shocked if he stays because that City, they give him everything. They give him all the money to compete. Pep Guardiola, for him, it doesn't really make sense. After Man City, where does he go, man? Where does he go? Spain? Manage in Spain or something? I don't know, bro. Back to Barca. Barca are broke, so Pep won't go to back to Barcelona. Barca are broke, right? He needs a team with money, right? I would have said PSG, but PSG have a manager that's winning Champions Leagues now, so Pep to PSG won't really happen. So yeah, I don't see where Pep goes after Man City, man. Maybe he takes a break out of football and then does what Jurgen Klopp did. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, he said that he would love to coach the national team. Come on, one back, one back, one back. Wolves have one back. Two more to go. Two more to go. Yeah, he did say he would love to like coach the national team, bro. He did say, "Yo, I would love to coach the national team." The national team, what it's really what he's dreaming about. Coaching Spain is what he dreams about. But right now, Spain have a manager that can realistically win the World Cup, bro. So, and with Pep will just be tweaking too many things if he goes to Spain. If Pep Guardiola starts managing Spain, he'll be tweaking too many things, bro. We know how Pep is. And for me, yo, that Spain back line, it doesn't really have the Pep type of thing, like the Pep philosophy. Even the Spanish attack, bro. Because you know he's gonna fall out with Lamine Yamal for sure. Pep Guardiola, he's gonna fall out with Lamine Yamal for sure, 100%. 100%, bro. He goes to the national team. He's falling out with Lamine Yamal. The defense is gonna get cooked under that Pep system. So I don't think Pep is the right man for Spain right now, especially with the current squad. I think the current manager Spain have. Oh, we need something, bro. I think with the current squad Spain have, the current manager is okay, man. Pep will struggle in the national team. He will struggle. Of course, he has Rodri. The midfield is perfect for Pep. But yeah, saying Wolves hasn't won a match this season. Bro, they are getting relegated, bro. Cunha left at the right time. Cunha genuinely left at the right time, bro. Like, I don't know how they're backing their manager till this point. At least they won a game or something, but bro, it's not really looking good for the Wolves. It's not looking good for the Wolves. Yeah, even Liverpool, I think that game is game over. That game is game over, man. 2-0, especially with the players Liverpool have. Endo, guys like number 73, guys like number 74. You ain't coming back against Crystal Palace, bro. I gotta keep it real with Liverpool. They ain't coming back against Liverpool. Like right now, it's game over, man. And with Slot, hey, let's see the saga of Slot, man. Let's see the saga of Slot. Where does he end up next? Because for sure, some teams will still take a gamble with Slot, right? If he get fired at Liverpool, people will take a gamble. They'll say, "Yo, this guy won the league, this and that." Those will be the arguments for Slot. And a small team, maybe a Wolves or something like that, will take a gamble on him. Yeah, newly promoted sides are really cruising, bro. Like, yo, Sunderland doing their thing. And with Sunderland, the fact that they are top four, it just shows you that their manager is gonna go to a bigger team. I see that Sunderland. Maybe it's just a one-hit wonder type of situation where, yo, the Sunderland manager, he might get exposed next season. Maybe that's the situation, but bro, they're doing their thing, bro. They are doing their thing, Sunderland. Yeah, Palace with ah Glasner. His CV has been insane. He's won the Europa League. He's won the FA Cup. He's won the the Community Shield. His CV has been insane, Glasner, bro. What a CV for him. Yeah, with Burnley, I still think they're gonna get relegated. I still think Burnley are one of the teams that will get relegated. But you always have that season that not all the promoted teams will survive, bro. You always expect that, right? Let's see. Let's see. Next season we might be seeing my guy Frank Lampard, bro, with Coventry. Like, my boy Frank. Imagine if Frank Lampard comes back and then beats Chelsea with Coventry. That would be magical, man. That would be magical. My boy Frank. I think he won it with Frankfurt or something. Some other German team. Some other German team. He won the Europa League, bro. So, Glasner, he has a massive CV, bro. His CV is insane. His CV is insane. Before he joined Palace, he won the Europa League. After winning the Europa League, he joined Palace, then won the FA Cup the same season. So, bro, his CV is mad. His CV is insane. It's insane. Oh, sorry, he didn't win the FA Cup the same season. He came like January to Palace. He came like January, and then the next season he won the FA Cup and Community Shield. So, Glasner, bro, the man has shown you that he's not playing around. He's not playing games. The man is not playing games at all. Glasner, bro. He's not really playing any games, the man. So, yeah, he did what Xavi failed to do. Obviously, Xavi, he failed to win the Europa League. So, Glasner did what he failed to do. So, low key, I think Glasner is a better manager than Xavi. Low key. Of course, Xavi won the league in the Bundesliga, bro. But yeah. For me, I think this Chelsea team is gone, bro. Yeah, I would love to see Coventry next season, bro. They're dumb. Lampard is doing his thing, though. Lampard is doing his thing. Frank Lamps, bro. Frank Lamps. He's doing his thing, man. Frank Lamps. My manager, bro. My manager, Lampard. Frank Daddy Lampard. He needs I would love just to see that Coventry versus Chelsea. Bro, I would love that game. That would be an amazing, amazing tie. Coventry versus Chelsea. Wow. But hey, City still have a chance to lose the game because if it's still like 1-1, I think on penalties these guys can do something. Because we know Carabao Cup is straight to penalties after this. Carabao Cup is straight to penalties, bro. So yeah, these guys can do something, man. These guys can genuinely do something. Yeah, but hey, Palace, I think they're through to the next round. Chelsea are through to the next round. I think Newcastle nicked that one. That Newcastle game is tight, though. It is tight, though. But we've seen some great, great games, though. We've been seeing some great games. But I expect Arsenal as well to go to the next round. Yeah, a lot of the teams, it's just the Man City game where you have a doubt. The Newcastle Tottenham game, you have a bit of a doubt, right? Chelsea are through for sure. I expect like Arsenal to win against Brighton. That one I expect it to happen because looks like Arteta he's on momentum though. He's really on some type of momentum and things like that. I don't expect him to lose today, bro. That's why I'm not really keeping an eye on that one. Because I know, Arteta and Arsenal, they'll just. It won't be an exciting game, but they'll find a way, man. They've been finding a way this season. That's been Arsenal, bro. You're saying would be nice if Liverpool doesn't win any trophies this season. It would be amazing, bro. It would be amazing after spending all that money, bro. That would be amazing. Liverpool, bro. These guys spend over 400 M's. Over 400 M's, bro. Over 400 M's for them not to do anything. You're saying Arsenal have scored? Yeah, bro. I expected that, though. I expected that. I expected them to find a way. I expected those guys to find a way, bro. I expected those guys to find a way, bro. Like, the only doubts today is probably the Newcastle Tottenham game. The Liverpool game, I think Palace, they've certified that one. Chelsea are through to the next round. I think they've certified that one. Yeah, this is when this channel is showing the Arsenal goal. Wow, good goal though. Okay, goal. Now this is when they are showing the Arsenal goal. Oh, nice. I knew Arsenal would find a way, but the goalkeeper should have done a bit better though. The goalie should have done a bit better though. That's poor from their goalkeeper, bro. Brighton goalkeeper should have done a bit better. But yeah, I knew Arsenal would find a way. Arsenal would find a way. Chelsea, they're already through. For me, Wolves, these guys are gonna get relegated for sure. Ish, what's going on? Why is my timer like that? Why is my timer on that, bro? Hey, what's going on? What's going on with my timer? Let me just sort out my timer, bro. You're saying you hope Liverpool hope we'll beat Liverpool at Anfield. Yo. We're gonna beat Liverpool again. Just depends on who their manager is gonna be, bro. Just depends on who their manager is gonna be. But what's going on with my timer, bro? Yo, what the hell is going on with my timer? Yeah, at least now, but let me put it proper, man. I don't know why it's done this. I do not know why the timer has done that. Yeah, 50. I okay, at least it's back, but yeah. Nah, bro. We just need to see. Let's see, bro. Let's see. This season is gonna be shocking, bro. This season is gonna be shocking. Because if Arsenal win the league, oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. It is gonna be crazy, bro. Yeah, the lineup decisions Klopp is making, bro. He's gonna get sacked for real. He's gonna get sacked for real. And just imagine, bro. What? Imagine when the season started, you're saying, "Yo, Slot will get fired before Amarim." Bro, people would have called you crazy. People would have called you crazy after this summer transfer window. If you told people that, "Yo, Slot will get fired before Amarim," people would have called you crazy. Wow. Yeah, but Slot, the man, is game over for him, bro. I think it's game over for him. I don't know who Liverpool's next game is, but bro, they gotta win that one. I think it's like five in a row besides that Champions League game, right? Obviously, I don't even count the Champions League game they won because it's against a Dutch team, bro. We know the man is from the Dutch league. He knows how to play Dutch teams. So, yo, he's really getting cooked right now. Slot, welcome to the Premier League. Official welcome. Last season, you were benefiting off of somebody else's hype. You can see people quote Zidane. Oh, Zidane is lucky, but Zidane won three Champions Leagues in a row. It's Slot, the guy that's riding off of luck, bro. Slot is the guy that's lucky, bro. Zidane, that ain't luck. What Zidane did ain't luck. Slot, when you just do it for one season, that's luck, bro. One season and then the next season you're really struggling like this, that's luck, bro. You're saying you prefer Arsenal to win the title than Liverpool and Man City. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, bro. Because Man City, I hate Pep Guardiola. Liverpool, they'll surpass us in trophies. I don't want to see that, bro. I agree with you, bro. Like, yo, I don't want to see that, bro. I agree with Arsenal. It is what it is. If they win the league, it is what it is. These guys haven't won a Premier League for over 20 years or something. So, hey, it is what it is if they win it. It is what it is. So, hey, I'd rather have Arsenal, man. I'd rather see Arsenal win it. No doubt about it. Or even a shock, man. I'd love a shock like Sunderland win it. Imagine if that happens. Sunderland go all the way. Another Leicester City story. That would be amazing. Of course, Sunderland are a big club, man. They've won a lot of trophies, but that would be massive, bro. Straight from the championship just to win the Premier League. That would be massive for Sunderland. Hey, 2-0 for Newcastle. 2-0 for Newcastle. Damn, that should be game over. Tottenham out. That should be game over and certified, bro. Tottenham out. Bro, I'll be, I'll be shocked, bro. I would be shocked if Sunderland win it straight from the championship, bro. I think everybody would be shocked. That would be madness if Sunderland win the league this season. That would be proper madness. Sunderland winning it straight from the championship. Wow. Yeah, that's Tottenham out. That's certified there. Thomas Frank, bro, he started well, but bro, the man is really declining right now. Thomas Frank, he started well, man. But the man, I don't know what's going on with him right now. At least this will give him motivation against Chelsea. All right, you gotta win against Chelsea, Thomas. Thomas Frank, you gotta win against Chelsea. That one, I'll be backing you, my brother. Yeah, bro, but he started well. Yes, they won against Everton, but then Champions League, and then Aston Villa popped them off, bro. Thomas Frank started well, but then the past few results haven't really been good because that Monaco, yeah, Spurs being Spursy, bro. Spurs being Spursy. So I'm not even gonna put it down to Thomas Frank. That's why with Ange Postecoglou, I think low key he might just go down in the history books, right? He's not a great manager, but bro, winning a trophy with Spurs, he's gonna go down with the history books. The first ever Spurs manager to win a European trophy. The man is stuck in history, right? He might not be the greatest manager, but bro, he's in the history books, the Spurs history books, bro. Right? This season they'll still be talking about Ange Postecoglou. Oh yeah, but Ange did this, right? Remember when Ange won the Europa League in 2025, right? In 10 years, people will be talking about that, man. So Ange, he might not be a great manager. He might have got fired by Nottingham Forest, but bro, he'll be in the history books, bro. In 10, 20 years, Tottenham fans will still be talking about 2025. Oh, remember when Ange beat Manchester United in a Europa League final? You're saying you'll be happy if they lose to Chelsea so that gives Manchester United to momentum to face them. But bro, for me, I think Chelsea dropping points helps us more, bro. It helps us more, bro, because even with Tottenham, we saw that Europa League final. They weren't really winning games before that, and they still won the final. So games like that is not really about like momentum, bro. I'm just worried about Chelsea, bro. I just need them as far away from us as possible to lose as many games as possible so that we're just in a situation where, yo, top six is easier, bro. Because I know Tottenham will bottle it, bro. Tottenham will, they'll bottle it. They'll bottle top four, they'll bottle top six, bro. I know that. But with Chelsea, bro, we need them to lose games like this immediately because I think Man United and Chelsea, they'll be in the same type of race. They'll be in the same type of conversation, the same type of race. Oh my God, this boy he's insane. Wout made, bro, Wout made is a talent, bro. Wout made is a talent. I won't even lie. Wout made is a talent. These guys have won the war. Wout made is a talent. Yeah, Wolves should be scoring from there. Wout made is a talent. Like in the air, you're not beating that guy, bro. He's really a talent. Let's see, man. Ish. Let's see. Yeah, it was a scrappy final, though. Ah, you're saying own goal by Luke Shaw? Nah, but the history books won't say that, bro. Brendan Johnson will be in the history books for them. And even if we say that, yo, it was a scrappy final, this and that, the history books, bro, they won't remember that. The only thing they'll remember is that, yo, Man United lost to Tottenham in a Europa League final. These Tottenham fans, they'll be talking about that for years and years to come. It's like the way we lost to Barca in Champions League final. Barca fans still bring that up, bro. They still bring that up, bro. We lost to Barca in back-to-back Champions League finals, bro. Barca fans still talk about that till this day. Yeah, it still pains, bro. It still pains. Like losing finals always pains, bro. Like losing finals always just pains. It hurts. Like you want to go over the line, but bro, it's about what you do ultimately. Yeah, it pains, man. It pains. I won't even lie. I won't even lie. It really does pain. And that's why United, bro, we gotta win a major trophy soon. We gotta win a major trophy at least in the next 3 years. Oh, oh man, another goal for Wolves. Damn. Damn, 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 bro. What? A comeback. Hey, late comeback. This game low key has lived up, bro. You're saying you'll be happy when you'll be happy if yeah, if Swansea City beat Man City, it'll be amazing, bro. It'll be amazing, bro. But hey, maybe it's a comeback for Wolves. Yeah, they are definitely back in this, bro. Comeback for Wolves. The mighty Chelsea are about to throw away the game. The Dusty Blues. Oh my God. The Dusty Blues are about to throw away this game, bro. From 3-0 to 3-2. Imagine if it's 3-3, bro. This would be like watching Man United last season or Man United in the Champions League under Eric Ten Hag, where you're 3-0 up at halftime and then it's 3-3. Crazy situation, bro. Crazy situation. Wolves, we need a comeback, man. Just one more goal. One more goal. Wolves, we need a comeback. The Dusty Blues. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, if these guys find a way, if these guys find a way to come back, I will be happy. But hey, Wolves have been knocking on the door. To be fair to them, they should have had 3 goals. They've been knocking. I thought this game was done at halftime, bro. I thought, nah, this game is done. No way back. But come on, these guys are pushing, bro. The Dusty Blues are struggling right now. Dusty Blues. Oh my God. Yo. Yeah, they are having a lot of possession, bro. Like Wolves. Come on, bro. Come on. We need this. We need a comeback. Just for the people, bro. Do this for the people. Do this for the real football fans, please. Please, Wolves. We need you. We need you to turn up. Oh my God. We need you to turn up, please. Oh my God. Yeah, crazy, crazy for Wolves. But can they do it in 15 minutes? That's the only question. Now, this game has lived up, bro. This game has lived up. It's had goals, it's had twists and turns. Nah, you're saying Arsenal are 2-0 up now? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, but with Arsenal, I expected them to do their thing, bro. I expected them to do their thing today, bro. And with Brighton, that's like back-to-back losses now. Yeah, but bro, Bukayo Saka scored. Oh my God. Crazy. 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 Yeah, that's Arsenal on to the next round. But looks like Arsenal are taking cup games more seriously now. Like they need to win like some type of trophy though. They genuinely need to win some type of trophy, at least now, because in previous seasons, these were the stages where they'll get it knocked out, right? They'll get it knocked out. They're doing this, they're doing that. But now looks like they might even reach like a semi-final or something. Because look at the teams that are left. Liverpool looks like they're out. I think Crystal Palace right now, we still have to look at Palace as like favorites for this Carabao Cup. Because Man City, the way they are playing, do I see them beating a Crystal Palace team? I don't see that happening. I think Newcastle, it can go to anybody, bro. It can go to Palace, it can go to Newcastle. The Carabao Cup is open now. Yeah, hey, French league is cooking, bro. Apparently, Paul Pogba tomorrow is gonna play, right? Monaco versus Paris FC. Monaco versus Paris FC. So, ish. Apparently, Pogba is gonna play that one. So Pogba makes his comeback into football. So he's gonna play that one and then play in the Champions League as well. So if yeah, come on, Wolves, one more than his penalties. Come on, one more than his penalties, man. Wolves, don't let us down, bro. Oh man, Sunderland have scored. Sorry, not Sunderland. Man City have scored. Damn, Manchester City have scored, bro. Damn, oh damn. Yo, ish. Swansea, they should have held on at least for a few more minutes, man. Take these guys to penalties. That's what should have happened. But I still think Man City will get knocked out, maybe by Crystal Palace or something like that. I still think that's why Man United we messed up so much because this Carabao Cup is open to anybody, bro. Because even Chelsea, they're beatable. Man City are beatable. Liverpool are out. Fair play. Arsenal are doing their thing, but I think Arsenal, on their day, you can beat them. Looks like right now, Arsenal might be the favorites for this Carabao Cup, right? But with Man City, they can turn up at any time. That's the problem, though. Ah, man, Swansea have let us down. Swansea has let us down. Come on, Wolves. One more goal from the Wolves, man. Yeah, at least Liverpool have made us happy, bro. At least Liverpool have made us happy by losing. That's where I'm gassed up as well, bro. Hey, Liverpool have done their thing. Shout out Liverpool. 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 Come on, man. At least they've done their thing, man. They've made us happy. They've genuinely made us happy. But Wolves, fair play to the Wolves, man. We just need one more goal. But you shouldn't have conceded so many easy goals. That's where they let themselves down. Right? Conceding 3 goals, that's where you let yourself down. At least if you only conceded 2 goals, right now it would have been 2-2, man. At the moment you concede like 3 goals, you're just letting yourself down. You need like a miracle to turn it around. And now it's like only 10 minutes. You're saying we lost to Grimsby because of the goalkeeping situation? I don't think so, bro, because we were getting dominated in that game, bro. We were genuinely getting dominated in that game. We were crying about the goalkeeper. We remember Grimsby had majority possession. Bro, it was a disaster. I think that was just a team effort from the whole team. I know Bindia was poor in that game, but bro. Oh, sorry, it was Onana. I know Onana was poor in that game, but yo. Ah, we were getting dominated by championship team midfield wise. Like it was a disaster, bro. I wouldn't only put that Grimsley game down to the goalkeeper. I think they dominated us 100%, bro. 100%. They dominated us. If they had better players, it could have been 5-6 nil. It could have been 5-6, bro. Hey, that's a game I just want to forget about, bro. It just brings you misery and tears, bro. Ah, come on, Wolves. One more game. One more goal. One more goal. Yeah, even Swansea, just try an equalizer, bro. These teams, at least, hey, Palace, I knew that they were gonna do it against Liverpool because Slot has never beaten Glasner. Well, in the past 3 games, Slot hasn't beaten Glasner, so Glasner knows how to beat Liverpool comfortably, and that's what I said against before we played Liverpool. Like in my preview, I said, "Yo, the Glasner has given us a blueprint on how to beat these guys." Now it looks like every team is using that blueprint, bro. Glasner really showed the world how to just beat Liverpool comfortable. He low key even showed the world how to beat Man City. Low key, Glasner's really showed the world how to beat a lot of these teams. I rate Lamens highly, bro, because after Onana and by India, we've suffered, bro. We have genuinely suffered. At least the guy is calm. The guy does what he needs to do as a goalkeeper. Bro, he's just brought so much confidence to Manchester United. So much confidence. So much confidence. Yeah, but this Carabao Cup is open. And looks like if Man City go through, they might rig it. They might rig it for like a Man City Arsenal final. I see them trying to rig this. So Man City and Arsenal are gonna be on opposite sides. I see them rigging that, bro. I know that's what the Carabao Cup want, bro. I see them rigging the draw so that Man City somehow they meet Arsenal. That's what these guys want. I think that's what these guys want. Now that Liverpool are out, they need a big final. We know that how they work, bro. But I still have a feeling Crystal Palace will knock one of them out, either Arsenal or Man City. So their plan won't work. You'll see them. They'll put Man City and these guys. They just want that situation where Man City eventually face Arsenal in the final. They know that's the final they want, these guys. But I know Crystal Palace will knock one of them out. Palace will knock one of them out, either Arsenal or Man City. For sure, if Man City face Palace right now, they're getting knocked out. Arsenal, I think low key Palace, I know they lost to Arsenal, but low key on another day, that game is a draw. That game is a draw, man. You're saying you'll be surprised if Crystal Palace have a clean sheet against Liverpool. Oh, nah, bro. Yeah, it hasn't been the day for Liam Delap. Another red card. Nah, bro. I think I wouldn't be surprised, bro, because Liverpool have been poor, man. Liverpool have been genuinely poor. I don't see them scoring, bro. Yeah, hey, Liam Delap, bro. You're back. I think this is like he's comeback or something like that. You're showing a red card. It hasn't been the season for this guy, bro. It hasn't been the season for Delap. Oh my god, Delap, Delap, Delap. Disastrous move to Chelsea for him, bro. Like literally, start of the season, you get an injury. They tell you that you're a bench player, bro. Delap, low key, he should have just chose. If he chose Man United, it would have been a better situation for him because we know that we went for Delap before we went for Sesko, and low key, bro, it's not really looking good for Delap. A red card, things like that. This season has been a nightmare for him. Injuries, red cards. Like when you're back into the team, you're a bench player, bro. It's been a nightmare for Delap. It's been a nightmare for Delap. And a lot of people they were saying no, Delap should lead England during the World Cup, this and that. Bro, are you crazy? Like, hey, Harry Kane is there. That's the hype people were giving Delap, bro. Before he joined Chelsea, that's the hype people were giving Delap. But no, Delap should be the number one over Harry Kane, this and that, that and this. That's the hype Delap was coming in with. Yeah, I'm happy he didn't come to Man United as well, bro. Like, hey, struggle at Chelsea, bro. Let him struggle at Chelsea. Wow, brought on like he was brought on like what, the 65th minute or something, and then a red card. Him and Sancho are having horrible seasons, bro. Because I also remember Sancho brought in the first half and then second half he got subbed off. Like, yo, Delap and Sancho are having horrible seasons, bro. I think those are two players that can catch a break. But low key with Sancho, even off the field, he's having a horrendous time, bro. On the field, it's been horrible. Off the field, it's been horrible. At least with Delap, it's just on the field situation and injuries. But with Sancho off the field as well, bro. So those are two players that wanna forget this season quick. Sancho and Delap, they wanna forget about this season quickly, bro. Because I know we'll say, yo, Garnacho isn't having a good season, but bro, at least the guy is playing and scoring, right? Sancho and Delap, bro, it's been horrendous for those two. It's been horrible. Ooh, what a goal! What a goal! What a goal! Four. And that's game over, man. Gittins. What a goal by Gittins, bro. What a goal by Gittins. That's game over. Now, this game has been entertaining. And that's game over. What a goal by Gittins. 4-2. And that seals it for Chelsea, man. That seals it for Chelsea. Wow, what a goal. Think goal of the game. He hits it first time, hits the post. Damn. What a goal. Yo. Hey, hey. Nah, that's a special one right there. That is a special one from Gittins. He's celebrated like no man's business because he knows what that meant. Yo, what a goal. What a goal. Yeah, on to the next one for Chelsea, bro. They're through. These guys are through, but hey, the Tottenham game, I think both teams are. Let's see, man. Let's see what happens in the Tottenham game, bro. This is when these guys want to score. Wolves, man, come on. What a game this is, bro. 4-3. I wish Giddens didn't score, bro. Ish, that Wolves goal was always coming. Hey, 4-3. That Wolves goal was always coming. What a game, bro. This is a classic, no lie. Bro, that Wolves goal was always coming. 4-3. What? I wish Chelsea didn't score. What? What a game. What a game. Yo, so yo, what a game this Chelsea game is, bro. Yeah, Palace are 3-0 up, bro. They are cooking though. They are cooking these guys. But even the Chelsea game, I think we've had some great games overall. Think we've had some great games overall. Carabao Cup cooking. I think here we can say, yo, yeah, I wish Chelsea didn't score as well, bro. Cause this game is crazy, bro. It is crazy. But Liverpool have been humbled, bro. 3-0. Aye, slot. Eh. Ah, bro. This is crazy for Liverpool, bro. Yeah, Liverpool have a red card like that. Yeah, crazy for Liverpool, man. Crazy for Liverpool. Hey, I think he's getting fired, Slot. Because obviously Liverpool have a contingency plan. That yo, if this guy messes up, we can still bring this man in. And that's why I was saying, yo, these guys should have just gone for Xabi Alonso. This thing of experimenting with a man from the Dutch league, it doesn't really work out most times. Oof. It doesn't really work out most times. Like for me, I won't really trust 100% managers from the Dutch league, managers from the Portuguese league. At least those two managers, you gotta be cautious. Oh, Ryan Cherky makes it three. Ryan Cherky makes it three. The boy is back from an injury and scoring for City. Ah, Ryan Cherky makes it three. Man City officially on to the next round. Come on, I just need a fourth goal for Wolves. Wolves, come on. A fourth goal for Wolves. I need it, man. Yeah, but Company is also cooking, bro. Company is also cooking. Like, this should be season to win the Champions League. This should be season. Vincent Company, this should be the man's season, bro. Yeah, Man City are through, bro. Man City are genuinely through. Ah, it's frustrating though. It's frustrating. You wanna hate on City, but they always find a way, these guys. Oh, frustrating from City. I wanna say no to City. Ah, not a lot, bro. It's like 1 minute, 1 minute or so. Like the game is almost done, bro. The game is almost done for the Chelsea game. It's just 1 minute, bro. My timer, I don't know what happened with my timer, bro. It's really bugging. It's really, really bugging. It's really, really bugging, but just a few seconds of this game. Looks like Chelsea have done it. Sad situation, but at least Liverpool have put some smiles on our faces, bro. Some happy moments on our faces. At least with the Liverpool game, we can celebrate. Chelsea, it is what it is. It is what it is with those guys. Ah, bro, last throw in of the game. Come on. Come on. Last moment of the game. Last moment of the game. Come on, come on, come on. One more, one more, one more. Wolves, Wolves, Wolves. Take this to penalty, guys. Take this to penalty. And they can't. 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 Wolves failed to take it to penalties. Ah. Yeah, but it was an entertaining game. Looks like that Liverpool game is over. Liverpool, at least they failed, bro. At least they failed. At least they failed. Yeah, but Chelsea did what they needed to do for three. It was a bit shaky, but they got over the line. Yeah, Liverpool got shocked. Liverpool got shocked. Liverpool got humbled. But bro, that's why we love. Football, man, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Liverpool out 3-0. Unlucky was Swansea City let us down. Wolves let us down, but at least Liverpool are the guys that got humbled, bro. At least Liverpool got humbled, bro. That's all I love, bro. Yeah, I'm sad for Wolves. They conceded too many goals, bro. They scored goals, but they shouldn't have conceded four, right? I was saying it earlier. Like, even when they scored a second, yeah, loser poo, bro. Loser poo, bro. Hey, these guys are really in crisis. I thought we were in crisis a few weeks ago, but Liverpool are the guys that are really in a crisis, bro. Slot, I think in 2 3 weeks this man will be fired because I see Madrid genuinely destroying him. Right, Real Madrid versus Liverpool is in 2 weeks. So yeah, Slot he's getting destroyed in that one. I think after the Real Madrid game, that's when they are gonna fire him, bro. I think after the Real Madrid game, Slot is gonna genuinely get fired. But yeah, shout out everybody that joined the stream, bro. Chelsea, they've done what they needed to do. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, Newcastle are also winning. Newcastle are also winning. Wait, that game is still on though. Newcastle are also winning. Let me just try and finish that game, bro. Let me just try and finish that game before I end the stream. At least the Newcastle game, still a few minutes there. Still something to watch, though. Still something to watch there. Let me just finish that game. Let me just finish the Newcastle game before I end the stream. But Chelsea did what they needed to do, man. Chelsea did what they needed to do. Liverpool in crisis. We love to see it, bro. We love to genuinely see it. But Tottenham, I don't see a way out for them. Yo, slot. It's game over for this man, bro. It's really game over for the man, bro. After the Real Madrid game, the man will get sacked. Trust me, Slot. After his next Champions League game, he's getting sacked because Madrid are full of confidence. They're gonna genuinely destroy these guys. Ooh, looks like there's a fight. There's a fight in the Newcastle game, bro. These guys are fighting. You're saying the next three games for them: Aston Villa, Real Madrid, Man City. Yeah, it's game over. It's game over for Slot, bro. It's game over for him. Bro, it's game over for Slot. It's genuinely game over for him. He needs to pray for like some type of result. He needs to pray for some type of result, bro. Yeah, he'll get sacked. The Man City game, at least Man City are not really in form, but for me, he's getting sacked after the Madrid game because Madrid, they'll make an example of the man, bro. They are gonna make an example of the man. I see that one being horrendous. The way they're playing, Mbappe is gonna eat these guys alive, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The way they are playing right now, Mbappe is gonna eat them alive. I can't wait for that game. It's crazy how football changes, bro. It's crazy how football genuinely changes. Now, Slot is really getting fired before Ruben Amram. Football is crazy, bro. Wow. Football is genuinely crazy. Because even like a few years ago, if you told people that, hey, Arteta was gonna outlast Eric Ten Hag, outlast a lot of our managers, people would have called you crazy, bro. People would have genuinely called you crazy. Remember the seasons where Arteta was finishing eighth If you told people that, yo, this man was gonna outlast Oli, a man that was fighting for top four, things like that, people would have called you crazy, right? People would have genuinely called you crazy. That's why football is a crazy thing. The managers Arteta has outlasted is crazy, bro. It is crazy, 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 crazy. Because when he was finishing eighth, I remember the managers in the league, right? Chelsea had some good managers as well. If you told people that, yo, Arteta would outlast Thomas Tuchel, people would have still called you crazy, bro. Right? If you told people after Tuchel won the Champions League, if you told people that, yo, Arteta is going to be in a job long in the Premier League, longer than Tuchel, people would have called you crazy. But hey, Slot is game over for him. Let's see who the next Liverpool manager is gonna be, though. Let's see. I think currently they might just do a situation where, okay, Inzaghi, let's go to Saudi, get in Inzaghi right now. I think if they get Inzaghi, they can still win the league. Just depends when they sack this man, right? Liverpool can still win the league. It just depends on when they sack Slot, right? If they're really serious, they sack Slot. They go to Crystal Palace and say, "Yo, please come through," or they go to Saudi and say, "Hey, Inzaghi, please, man, we need you right now." Because I'm 100% sure. Like there are two managers I back winning a league at a top level Premier League team. Inzaghi and Glasner. Those are the two guys I back. Like at a top level team, they can win the league. You're saying you're starting to think that they won the league last season because he took, yeah, bro, he was riding off luck, bro. Like the club players, he didn't really tweak anything, right? Those players were still playing the Jurgen Klopp way, pressing the Jurgen Klopp way, attacking the Jurgen Klopp way. It's like he never changed anything, bro. He never really changed anything. He never really changed anything. I He never really changed anything. Nothing, bro. So he's riding off luck. I won't even lie. Ooh, that could have been another goal for these guys. Newcastle can get 3 or 4. Newcastle can genuinely get 3 or 4. Yeah, Tottenham, man. I feel for Tottenham. They win their first trophy, but then it's back to the same old, same old, same old, same old. You're saying Inzaghi just told Al Halal, I'm not sure he'll come to the Premier League now. Yeah, bro, because they're paying him a lot of money, bro. They're paying him generational money. They are paying the man generational money. Like that type of money is crazy. The money he's playing, he's making more than Jaden Sancho. And Jaden Sancho's on like 300K or something. So yeah, Inzaghi, bro, for sure he won't leave when they're paying him that much. The man knows, he knows the vision right now. He's there for money, right? It's not like Inzaghi is in Saudi for, oh no, I want to win the Saudi league. That's why he went to Saudi. They're paying him a lot of money, bro. They are paying the man a lot of money in Saudi. So of course for him, he might not even come back to Europe, bro. He's saying, "Yo, I'm good here, bro. I'm good here." They're saying Liverpool are lucky that they are playing Real Madrid at Anfield. I don't think that would be luck, bro. If United can beat them at Anfield, Real Madrid are gonna destroy them. I'm telling you this right now. Like Madrid are gonna destroy them. The Bernabeu would have cooked, but bro, they are playing so badly. Right now they are playing so badly. I'm just saying Mbappe right now is gonna eat that team alive. Liverpool, he's eating them alive. And now that Xabi has started playing Camavinga in the midfield, we saw how Real Madrid really nullified Barca in the midfield. Liverpool, you gotta pray. You gotta pray because I know this right now. The Liverpool midfield isn't as good as the Barca midfield. And with Camavinga, now that Camavinga is playing for Real Madrid on a regular basis, it's a game changer, bro. Liverpool, they gotta pray in that game. They gotta pray in that game. Mbappe will be ready, bro. Vinny motivated. Like Bellingham is back to form. He's back to like his scoring ways form, and that pass he made in the El Clasico, Bellingham, it was insane. So hey, you just have to pray for Liverpool now because Madrid, for sure, I'm backing them, bro. I'm backing them against Liverpool. But hey, we'll be here, man, watching that game. Liverpool versus Madrid. It's in like a week, so we'll be here, man. We'll be here watching the game. It's in a week. Let's hope it entertains. But I know it's gonna entertain. Yeah, but hey, for Tottenham as well. Does Thomas Frank last? I doubt it, man. I doubt it. Looks like these new Tottenham owners, the new Tottenham chairman, because they got rid of the old chairman. I think they have more standards, bro. I think with Thomas Frank, there it is, full time. Newcastle through to the next round. But yeah, with Thomas Frank, will the man last? I don't see that happening, bro. I think the man is a time waster. I think the man is struggling because you can't say that, yo, they're backing him right now. Nah, bro, I'm in Spain. I'm in Spain, bro. I'm in Spain. I'm in Spain right now. Yeah, bro, but hey, I don't see that situation, bro. I don't see that situation, bro. Like, hey, it's gonna be crazy, but hey, Thomas Frank, obviously the hype was there with him. People were saying, Thomas Frank is gonna cook this and that, but he's another manager. I think he's gonna get relegated. Thomas Frank, he might get relegated. I think also somebody, yeah, but I'm only here for like a few months, bro. I'm only here for like a few months, but hey, let's see, bro. Let's see. Thomas Frank, man, if he does what he needs to do, they might not fire him. But yeah, that game was entertaining. Chelsea through, Man City through, Liverpool out. But yeah, shout out, bro, for supporting and just being here, bro. Hey, next game, Manchester United, bro. Let's hope we win that one. But yeah, at least Liverpool were in tears, man.